My heart journey began at the age of 44 when I had my very first heart attack. My story started right after I got a massage, trying to relax. So I had made a spicy snack and I went in there and ate that and went and got in the bathtub. And I thought that I was having some heartburn from the snack that I ate, but it turned out to be more than that.
She started feeling some back pain, shoulder pain, a little bit of chest pain, but wasn't really sure what it was. I had her in the truck in that emergency room in less than 2 minutes.
I knew that she hadn't been feeling good. He gave me a call later that night. It was really late that she had had a heart attack. And it was really crazy because she was so young.
My greatest fear was that she wasn't going to be okay. It's hard. I had already lost my dad. I was 17 when I lost my dad, and so I was young then when my mom had a heart attack. And I was like, man, what would I do if I lost both of my parents?
We were truly in disbelief. Here I was, 44 years old, healthy, never had an issue. I didn't have high cholesterol. I didn't have any other symptoms.
Some of the fear of when you have a heart attack, you're not really sure, are they going to make it? Is this the end of the end, or is this something that can be fixed or cured?
They took me to the cath lab. My artery had spazzed shut, and so they put 2 stents in.
I think she questioned everything, like, is this why I had the heart attack? Like, is this what did it? Is this what did it? Versus like, it, knowing it was just kind of like a freak thing. I think she was always kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. She didn't want to go on vacations, and she didn't want to be too far away from like her doctors.
She was afraid to do anything, get in the bath, which is where she was when she first started having symptoms, or she didn't want to be by herself. Anything we did, we couldn't get her all excited because she was worried it was going to happen again.
My life changed once I got home. I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared that it was all going to happen again. Not knowing if you're going to live after that, scared that I wasn't going to be there for my kids.
We had gone out for dinner and done some dancing, and when we got back to the loft, Melanie started feeling some shoulder pains and back pains, and there were some similarities to it to the first heart attack 9 months earlier.
And that time, I just felt empty, like, wow, here all along, I've been so afraid that this was going to happen again, and here it is happening again.
I'm glad that Mel felt brave enough to continue to live life instead of like letting this hurt her and hold her back. She would miss out on a lot. We'd done trips together. I will be graduating.
I got married. I had my first son. He is very close to my mom. There's been days that I've called her and I'm like, Mom, I kind of know what to do. I'm in tears because I'm stressed out at work, and she's just like the voice of reason. So I mean, she would have missed out.
It wouldn't have been the same if she weren't there.
I have become very aware of everything that's precious to me in my life. Not only was my family important before, but it's very important to me now.
She'd never turn her back on any of us, and that's the best part about her. And she loves to be with us, and now that we're older, like, all of us like to be with them.
Well, I think that one of the things that we really need to realize when our body's trying to tell us something is to listen to it. I didn't have the typical symptoms, but I knew something was wrong. I knew that I had burning, which I had never had before. I knew that it just felt different.
Make sure that you pay attention to those warning signs and get medical treatment as soon as possible.
Through all of this, one of the things that I found was the American Heart Association and the Go Red for Women website, which I was able to connect with someone else that was going through the same thing that I was.
It's important to support the American Heart Association. There's a lot of research and development that have gone in over the years. There's support groups, there's medical procedures that have advanced, and all this is part of Meloney's success.
So my family and I, who are actually all here today, ask that you open up your hearts and donate to the American Heart Association. Because if there's someone that you have that has an issue, because of the work that the American Heart Association does, they can tell their story just like I'm telling mine.